It's going to be exciting. Let me know down in the comments, who do you think is going to be the top dog in Châteauroux? Is it going to be Johnny Milan doubling up in the green jersey, throwing his arms up in the air, led out by Consoni, Stuyven, Toons, surfing around off the Alpecin boys or the Tudor boys, or perhaps Caden Groves from Alpecin will have a shot. Benim Grimet rebounding, or Tim Merlier getting revenge after a puncture and getting a victory for Soudal Quickstep, or perhaps Wout van Aert, who surprised us with the second place in Stage 8. Tune in to find out. Who do I pick? I'm picking Tim Merlier to fight back after the puncture in Stage 8.
Just reefing down the road at 60 kilometers an hour.
Let's just check in now as we watch these live pictures and see what the UAT team Race Radio is saying, the team of Almeida.
Joao is dropped and he will stop, so he will retire from the race.
That's how the riders learned of him retiring at the back of the field here. So Tadej Pogačar in yellow will know that now. Now look at all these desperate times or what, Bob? Because Jonathan Milan chasing green jersey points today, and the winds have just started to come from the side, and the pacemaking of Milan has torn a hole in the bunch.
They went from the left-hand side of the road, right-hand side of the screen, over to the right where the wind direction is more favorable to the echelons, and have dropped the boom. Wout van Aert at the back trying to do damage control. Ben O'Connor has missed this move. Harold Tejada is back there. And this is what we expected to happen. And if you're in this group, you're a long ways behind, in spite of the fact you're a very strong racer. Oscar Onley, also another rider in the top 10 in the overall standings, at the back of that group. And look how tiny it is now in the front, Phil.
I'm just listening to Race Radio. They are ripping into a whole range of numbers caught at the back, and you're absolutely right. One was Ben O'Connor.
There's Wout still trying to come across. He's having a very tough time.
He spotted it. There's not many men can cross a gap when you're in a crosswind like this. This is a huge effort. He knew, being a Belgian cyclist who races in these conditions like this, he knew he had to cross the gap immediately. That race split in front of him, and he'd likely be the only one to get across from that group.
Well, the problem for Wout, even if he does get there, what's he gonna? He's gonna need some miles to catch his breath to do what Jonas would desperately need: help out in the crosswinds. Oh, another one almost forming there, a little bit easing at the front, but still full gas. And if they move the next set of riders to increase the tempo again to the right-hand side of the road, the danger is not over by any stretch, Phil.
Thomas Green's just grabbing a bag there despite all the action going on, but look how the peloton has closed the gap now, 3:38, because of that chase into the crosswind.
It also could have been a lot of miles since a rider has got a water bottle, Phil, so you can see him grabbing for those at high speeds, never safe.
Well, Oscar Onley's been riding so well in the Tour de France. The Scot but he's been in that bracket for absolutely ages. He's not going to give up now at all. Take a look at this. At 9 kilometers 41, 8:34, 7:34, 6:32, and now 25.
Watch for that gap. Watch that 24 seconds. Louis Askew was pulling for Groupama, but on his wheel was one of Mathieu Van Der Poel's teammates. Watch for that to go up a little bit when Askew is done. His teammate is right there on the wheels, Clement Rousseau. They will be leading out their sprinter, hoping for the best from Paul Penouet on today's stage.
These guys are suffering so hard now, and they'll be saying to themselves, how on earth are we not catching him? 22 seconds, 2.3 miles. It's possible, it's still possible. Under the 4 kilometer banner, there'll be sheer panic in the peloton shortly.
Simone Consoni second wheel, but As a lead-out rider, this is not usually what he needs to do in the finale. A few twists and turns. The crosswind should be done for the day. 2 miles of racing left. Peloton 19 seconds behind Mathieu van der Poel. At this point, he's got to hope that he has already cracked the spirit of the field and the sprinters teams chasing at the moment. He's got a chance to stay away, Phil, all the way to the line.
Well, I will tell you, Bob Rowland and I are beginning to stand up here because we're not biased at all, but we're seeing such a demonstration of athleticism here by Van der Poel. There's still a chance too. He's heading towards the 3-kilometre banner. That at the speed he's going is about 3 minutes to the finish, and they've got to bridge 13 seconds.
Not biased, but what a feat it would be if Van der Poel stays away to the finish, Phil. That would be one of the greatest exploits I've ever seen in 30 years of the Tour de France.
I've seen riders caught after longer breakaways at 50 metres to go. We don't want to put Van der Poel in that kit bag. There's the peloton. 1.7 miles at the moment. Oh, and over these hills, the power of this man. He's been in the lead now for 172.3 kilometers. He's almost home.
And now that the road straightens out, they can finally see their quarry. So the sprint teams and the lead-out man will be licking their chaps. But Mathieu van der Poel now just 10 seconds. Just, I think, about 2 Ks to go. And then all dead straight roads. 90-degree bend. He's going to need more than what he has right now to stay away to the finish line, Phil.
He is, unless they are lulled into a little bit of false observation here. I might just say we don't want him just yet. If they give 1 second delay, he'll go. With that, the camera, I'm going to support Van der Poel. The camera does foreshorten the lens here, the distance of the rise behind. There's 6 seconds though. He will see those wheels dodging now as he looks down through his legs.
One last turn. That's 2 Ks under the wheels of Mathieu van der Poel, and now the chasing peloton still 8 seconds.
He's going to be swamped at maybe the kilometre banner.
I don't know. I think he still has a chance to stay away, Phil. Honestly, anybody else, no way.
On this one occasion, I love you. What a victory this would be. In the end, it would be a stage victory in the Tour de France, nothing more than that. But what a victory if it were to come. 7 seconds to go, 1.5 kilometres. Let's rush that 1 kilometre kite up towards Van der Poel. I can imagine all over the USA, people are on the edge of their seats now, willing Van der Poel just over 1,000 metres to run.
Pen Haouet, the French sprinter on the Groupama squad, has the best lead out at the moment. So much hard work already been done. Van der Poel about to hit the 1K to go, has not been caught, but they're just about to get on terms.
Getting on, that's not Ben Healy, is he taking off in the peloton again?
Looked a lot like Michael Vogren to me, but look at fourth wheel in that line is Jonathan Milan, not too far down at the bottom of the screen in the white jersey. That is Tim Merlier.
Oh, the catch is here. It's unfair, it's cruel, it's the Tour de France. Now the peloton have taken over for the bunch sprint we always thought we would get. But we were in doubt until the last 1,000 metres today. Now the sprinters are looking for the lead-out men. Total chaos down there, Bob.
Biniam Girmay coming into position. No lead-outs left. There goes the final sprint to the line by Danny Van Poppel. And the man in green is Jonathan Milan diving for the line now. Tim Merlier on his wheel trying to come around in the white jersey, white helmet.
It's Merlier going, taking on the man in green. Merlier nosing forward. Is he going to get it this time? In a straight sprint, Tim Merlier gets it over Jonathan Milan. What a sprint finish. And we came that close to a victory too for Mathieu van der Poel.